Good morning, family. How is everyone doing this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday morning? Yes, Bill, here we are again. Are you ready for a B-boost kind of day, or are you ready for a D-power kind of day? What are you in the mood for today? Have you set your goals? Did you wake up with an attitude of gratitude? How are your habits? Have you thought about your habits lately? Are you developing good habits? Did you realize that the only difference between those who fail and those who succeed are in the difference of the habits that they have? So what type of habits are you developing? Are you developing good habits or not so good habits? Let's think about that as we go forth and building a wonderful business here and Team Up the Network. Well, family, it is a beautiful day here on the East Coast. The weather is like 76 degrees, nice little prevailing breeze. The sky is beautiful with pretty white clouds floating through the sky. So we have another beautiful day to go out and to be a bright smile to someone and to share the great things that we're doing here and Team Up the Network. That's a good habit to develop. Sharing your business, that's a really good habit. So remember, family, when you're developing habits, develop good habits. But when you have bad habits, what do you got to do? Get rid of the bad habits. You don't just get rid of it. You got to replace it. Replace it with a good one, or that bad one will come back. Well, you have dialed into the Team Effort and Lifestyle call, where you will hear things that will move you from faith to fact to action. And this is your host, Pastor Nisha McDowell, along with my business partner, two-star executive family member, Pastor Del Wafer. Well, family, the line is open. Go right ahead. Who's with me this morning? Introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from?
Cassandra from Upper Marlboro.
Well, good morning, Cassandra from Upper Marlboro. How are you today?
I'm fantastic, Miss Pastor Denise. How are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Good.
I heard that we have a birthday boy in the house.
Mr. Robert Smith, today's his birthday.
I heard Robert Smith is 24 years old today.
Woo, 24 looking good.
I heard that
I must say today, Mr. Payday, happy birthday, Robert Smith.
Can we all start? Robert, are you with us this morning? We make sure he's on the Mr. Payday, Robert Smith, are you there?
Hey, he's celebrating his birthday today, Pastor Me, so he's going to give us today.
Oh, okay, I know. All right, we can't mess with his birthday. She's celebrating that big paycheck.
Right. That's right.
Well, good morning, Jesse. How are you, sir?
Hey, outstanding, Pastor Denise. And I'd like to say hello and happy birthday to Robert and the rest, and hello to the rest of the Tim family out there.
That's right. Good morning, family. You guys ready for this weekend, Jesse?
Oh, we are ready. Fayetteville, here we come.
Fayetteville, North Carolina. Here they come. Here they come. Well, look, what is this family this morning? Go right ahead and introduce yourself.
Have you guys heard of spray vitamins? So, this is how they look like instead of taking pills, especially for people that cannot swallow pills.
Keisha, via Oakland, California. I wasn't going to chime in, but I wanted to say happy birthday to Mr. Robert Smith.
Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart, Keisha. Thank you from California. Bless your heart, Keisha. She said, come and say who else is with us.
Yeah. He's one of my butchers.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
There was someone on the line that was in the background sharing the vitamin sprays with someone. I love it. She's going to call. I guess someone must have walked by and either saw her excitement or her passion and was interested in what was she doing. And she took the opportunity to ask them, we're talking about vitamin sprays. Have you ever heard of vitamin sprays before? And everyone said hello. I heard the guy say, well, no, not really. And so she said, also pretty prayerfully, that it'd be someone else's life she would change today. And it's just that easy. You could be out and about. And, enthusiasm is contagious. If you're showing excitement and passion and your eyes are bright and you got a smile on your face, people are drawn to that. They're like, oh, goodness, what's going on over there? Let me find out where this excitement is. And that's just a good opening. And it just makes it so much more pleasant, so much more easy. Oh, yes, Let me tell you why I'm smiling. Let me tell you what I'm doing. Let me share with you what I have. And you can begin to share your testimony or your story on some of the vitamin sprays, what they've done for you, what they've done for a loved one. It's really, really just that easy, family. It's just that easy. Based on, this is what you call old school network marketing. Just testimonies, a happy smile, and getting people healthy and wealthy all at the same time. Well, I'm going to stop here, bring on my business partner, Pastor Joe Wafer, two-star executive founding member, Pastor Dr. Wafer. Are you there this morning, sir?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
We're good. Yeah, we're good. Well, hey, you know, this is payday.
All right.
Team effort international, hump day for most, but payday for us. And, you know, we're all always excited about Wednesdays.
Uh-oh. Did we lose you?
Well, we have a birthday boy today, huh, Robert? Is that birthday?
Robert Smith's birthday today, and you know what? He must be off celebrating first thing this morning, because he's usually always the first one on, and he always takes pleasure in announcing Wednesday's payday, because he's just killing it when it comes to retail. But we understand he's not here this morning. He's celebrating those 24 years he's been on this earth.
Well, you know, we definitely want to give him a shout out and happy birthday to him for all the great work he did, all the great work that he does. Tremendous team partner, and always willing to help out and be a part of helping people grow their business. And it doesn't matter what leg you're in, you know, Robert's there to help. So we congratulate him today and thank you for all the work he does. So you ready for the day? It looks like we got a great call.
Yes, we do. We have none other than our biologist, Shakena today. We saw Mr. last week. He just took off one day. It seemed like he's been gone the whole month. That's just how usually got to hear her every week and all the wonderful news and enlightenment and words of encouragement and inspiration she brings to the call. So I'm just so geared up and ready to hear what she's going to share with us today. So let's welcome to the call our biologist, Miss Shakena Day. Are you there, dear? Oh, Shakena, are you there? Miss Shakena Day? And if not, Pastor, if you can come back and I can reach out and make sure we didn't have our wires crossed.
Okay, yeah. Well, you go ahead and try to reach out to her. And I'm going to bring out my honey, and we're going to talk a little bit about what's been taking place with some of the people who have been on this weight loss challenge. I mean, she's been working really close with them, and they've been really, really excited about what's been taking place. And so, babe, why don't you come on and talk a little bit about some of the people that you've been talking to?
Well, first I want to say happy birthday to my buddy Robert Smith. It's an honor to see another birthday. So, Robert, we just want to thank you for all that you've done. And I want to lift up all those that are involved in the weight loss. I'm just so excited for them because they're excited. And you know what? They are so focused on what they're doing. Now, a lot of them have gone on vacation, Pastor Dale, as you know, and so we weighed in last week, and so some of them were a little bit discouraged because they gained 1 or 2 pounds, but I encouraged them because I thought that was still good. They could have gained at least 4 or 5 pounds, right? So that's not going to be too hard to lose. So they're just getting right back on course, and they're going forward. And we want to thank Paul Jackson. He was on one of our conference calls. Yes, Tuesday. So that was yesterday, right? Can everybody hear me? Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. It's kind of quiet. Yeah. But anyway, he came on the call, and he was breaking down the importance of taking the trim and the benefits. So that was something that they were very encouraged about, and they had questions, and he was able to answer them. So we thank him for all that he has done to help us promote trim and explain the importance of trim and the benefits of what it's all about. But Honey, all I can say is that they're still excited, you know, and they're still inviting others to come. Looking forward to Saturday. They look forward to the workout. They have their next shipment, and they picked it up last Saturday, and so they're going forward. They're going forward, and they're staying on course, and that's very important. So that's pretty much what I have.
Well, you know, we got to bring on LaToya one day, maybe next week, and talk about her success. Talk about you know, her, how she first came in and where she is now and the excitement level that she has.
Well, LaToya, she's, I think, what is she, about 23 years old? I think she's 23, 24 years old. LaToya is a powerhouse. She is, and I don't know if everybody has actually seen her videos. And she was when we first met her, very discouraged young lady. But she is now on top of the world, so to speak, because she is promoting it. And in fact, when she comes to the exercising classes, she's pretty much the person to take over. And brings her sister with her, and they're very athletically inclined. But she's starting to lose weight, and the thing about it is she is a runner, so she gets up now, and she just I guess maybe almost every day she's looking forward to coming home from work, and she gets out and she's running, and she's so pumped up that she's talking to her coworkers at work all about it. And she has that bubbling type of personality, and so she is just promoting. She's promoting what she's doing because she is looking better and she's feeling better, and she's just excited about life, and she's just awestruck right at this point. So,
okay. But Diane, it's good to hear that the challenge is working out. We know that many more testimonies are coming forth. And for those who maybe didn't lose that 1 pound, just tell them put their candy bar on those biscuits and gravy away, and they'll feel different.
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody picked up extra candy bar probably, but it's good. Well, thank you for that. I know I do from time to time. I pick up that candy bar.
Yeah.
And we'll enjoy it. But we do have our biologist that she's with us. She did get on. I have her here, so. We're excited to hear what she has to share with us today. Shakena, I know you're there, but I was saying before you got on the line, I said, we know you only took off 1 day, but my goodness, it's like you were gone. It's like you were gone an entire month. I'm like, wow, it was 1 week she was off. So we're just glad to have you back, and just excited to hear what you would like to share with us today. So how are you doing? First of all, how's it going?
Everything's going good. Everything's going real good. Excellent.
Wonderful.
Couldn't be better.
Good, great. Well, lady, what do you have for us today?
Okay, so today I really wanted to talk about, you know, we're getting ready to go into the winter and the fall months, and the importance of making sure that we're taking our vitamins, eating right, you know, taking care of ourselves during that time, because we know as soon as it gets cold, everybody is getting sick. Even now, you know, I woke up this morning, you know, went outside, and it was like, well, I didn't wake up this morning. I actually got off this morning and walked outside, and it was cold, and it was kind of cool. And I'm always kind of, you know, chilly. So I was like, oh my goodness, it was windy, you know. So I had to make sure my kids had their little sweaters this morning, you know, going off to school. And you know, it's so very important that we start taking care of ourselves even before we get into the winter, the cold and flu season, you know, because, you know, as the kids even go back to school, you know, they're prone to sickness. You know, all of these germs are being spread. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. We want to make sure that our children are taking care of themselves as well, making sure that they're getting all the vitamins and nutrients and everything that they need, you know, so that their immune system can function properly. One thing, you know, that the cold and flu industry with all the medicine that's out there is like $1 billion industry. You know, billions and billions of dollars are spent, you know, every year, you know, between the months of October and May, you know, on cold medicine, on flu medicine, on all of these different things, you know. So a lot of times if we just do what our body needs us to do, you know, that can actually prevent a lot of the sickness, you know, the colds that we may come down with. Number one, you know, we have to get proper sleep. You know, when we don't have enough sleep, our body begins to break down. And I can tell when I don't get enough rest, because guess what? I may tend to get cold. I may tend to get a headache. You know, your body sends you signals when it's lacking certain things, whether it's lacking vitamins, whether it's lacking other nutrients, minerals, you know, all of these different things. Your body's trying to send you signals when it's not getting enough of what it needs. And so when you're not getting proper sleep on a day-to-day basis, then it could cause your body to break down. It can cause your immune system to break down to the point where your body cells are not able to recover. And when you have that recovery with your body, then, you know, you're prone to sickness. You know, another thing is making sure that we're eating right. You know, a lot of times we don't even eat. We're always on the go. You know, we're always on the move. We're always, you know, always so busy and caught up with everything else that we're really not taking the time out to understand and realize, what am I consuming? What am I putting in my body? You know, we're just trying to, you know, fill that void of hunger. So we won't be hungry anymore, whether it's a bag of chips on the go, whether it's a donut here or there, whether it's you know, whatever it is, you know. But if it has no nutritional value, it's not benefiting you. You know, my thing is, you have to consume things that's going to benefit you. That's the most important, because that's how your body recovers. That's how your body responds, you know, to the point where you're able to go out throughout the day and do what your body needs it to do to function properly. So you won't be tired, fatigued, you know, all of these certain things. In addition to, guess what? When we tend to eat things that has no nutritional value, you know, when we tend to eat a lot of breads and carbs and, you know, all of these other sweets and sugars, you know, all of these things. But guess what? You know, we're feeding our fat cells because it has no nutritional value. So it begins to get stored up and stored up and stored up and stored up into our fat cells to the point where our body's not able to burn that off, you know, because it's so much sugar, it's so much that the body's trying to break down that it's just too much, to the point where it just begins to get stored, you know. And that's when Slim comes into place. You know, that's when our trim, we can factor that in our daily regimen to the point where we're able to spray consistently. We're able to, you know, drink our trim on a daily basis, you know, to actually help with that, to actually help, you know, your digestive system also begin to break down that fat, you know, all of these different things, you know. So it's very important. What are we consuming? Is it going to help us? It's going to help fight off sickness. Is it going to give us the nutrients and the minerals that we're lacking, that our body needs, you know, so it can do what it needs to do, you know, even to the point where if we do come down with something or try to, our immune system can respond quickly, you know, to the point where we won't have to go to the doctor. We won't get fevers and all of these colds and, you know, the flu and have to be bedridden for days and days at a time. You know, so that's another factor. Another thing is making sure that we're taking our vitamins and our minerals. You know, a lot of people don't, you know, a lot of people are big on vitamins and minerals. A lot of people aren't, you know, they're just like, okay, well, I just take a multivitamin, you know, but guess what? Do they really know what's all in that multivitamin? Do they really know what's holding that pill together? Do you really know the absorption rate of the actual pills that you're taking? You know, you may not, but I know the absorption rate of what I'm taking. I know that the sprays are 98% absorbent over anything else, you know, even over the injections, the B12 injections. Why? It's because the actual route and the form that it's in. You know, when you have a spray, you know, you can easily put in your bag and put in your drawer at work, or, you know, carry it in your pocket on the go. That's awesome. You know, I remember sometimes Chris would take, you know, all the sprays with him to work. And I would be upset because I would be looking for the sprays. And I'm like, okay, because we work different shifts. You know, I work at night, you know, so I usually spray. But I was nice enough to leave the sprays, you know, for him to spray himself in the morning and the kids. But no, he was like, Shakena, well, I need to spray throughout the day. I'm spraying throughout the day. I would have to call him and go to his job to get some sprays to spray before I went to work. You know, but that's how much, you know, we were on it. You know, we were always on it, and people would actually see. He would take it out of his pocket to the point where, okay, people at work were like, okay, what are you spraying? You know, and that's what you want. You know, make it readily available, you know, to the point where people are asking, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is it that you have? You know, even to the point where sometimes, you know, I may be a little sluggish at work because my thing is, you know, when you need sleep, you just need sleep, you know, and so they're like, Shakena, well, you need to go spray. Even they know, even the people that I work with know that I need to go spray, but they're not even on the sprays, but they know all about the sprays. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's how much word spread, and that's how much I talked about it, you know, to the point where they're like, well, you need to go spray. You know, you need to go spray. You know, you need to go get some sprays, and I need to get this, and this, you know, and so that's what it's all about, you know, sharing this opportunity, letting people know that what we have is awesome, letting people know that I see a difference in my body when I spray. I see a difference in my attitude when I spray. I see a difference in the way my body responds, you know, even to the point where if I feel like I'm getting sick, I feel a difference in that, you know, to the point where I'm able to do what I need to do. I'm able to get throughout the day. I'm not as tired and sluggish. I'm able to, you know, reach other people. You know, even financially, I'm able to do a lot of things, you know, to the point where I can help other people financially. You know, who can go to work every day and say, you can really help somebody else financially? You know, every time we're always caught up. We go to work on a day-to-day basis. And I actually talked about this a couple of weeks ago, but it's so important to have multiple streams of income. You know, it's so very important because you don't know whether this may be your last day on the job or not. You know, so it's always very important that you have a plan, have a backup plan, whether it's this team effort network or something else. Always have a backup plan. You know, and my thing is, I really felt like this was for me, you know, and this was a great opportunity for me because it falls in the line of what I'm trying to do. You know, it helps me as well as help other people. The products work. They actually work. You know, I tried the products before I actually got into the business. And the next day I was like, okay, I'm in, you know, whatever the case may be, you know, even to the point where even before I got my sprays, I was telling other people about the sprays, you know, and as soon as I got to work, you know, half of my shipment was gone, you know, and that's what it's all about. You know, being a part of something that can take off and that can just go and go and go, you know, and sometimes, you know, I'm even guilty of this. Sometimes we can get sluggish, you know, because we have so much going on, but keep going. Regardless of if you slow down today, you know, guess what? Get that second wind and get up and start running again tomorrow. You know, that's what it's all about. You know, keep flowing, keep that momentum flowing. Whatever you do, you know, no matter what you do, you know, it's always important to have that extra income, to have that so you can help, and you can help so many other people in this business. I've never seen so many different people. I've been in a lot of different, you know, companies, with a lot of different companies, but I haven't seen a compensation plan like this. I haven't seen products like this at all, you know, that can actually help people, that I'm seeing a response. You know, I've tried a lot of different things, you know, but this right here works. Team Effort Network works. The sprays work. The trim works. All of it works. And that's what I enjoy about it. And the people, we're a team. You know, it's not just about, okay, I'm all in for myself and, you know, this is just me. You know, no, you have people around you that can actually help you, you know, and remember, you know, sometimes, you know, things don't work out the way you want to. In life, everything doesn't work out the way you want to. That's just the way it is. But you have to be prepared. You know, it's not what happens to you. It's how you respond to what happens to you. How do you respond to certain situations? How do you respond to, everything not flowing the way you want it to flow. You know, how do you respond to, you know, if you're setting up a TTP and one person shows up? I can tell you how we responded. Our first TTP, one person showed up. But guess what? We kept flowing. We kept flowing. We kept flowing. And the next TTP we had, it was 30 people. You know, so that's what it's all about. You have to keep flowing no matter what. Keep going. You know, reach out to people, call people, follow up with people. You know, use your Facebook, use your text, use your, you know, anything that you have. You know, create websites. There's a lot of different people that's on our team that have so many different gifts. You know, and we can help each other. You know, we can help build each other, and that's what it's all about. You know, and my main thing is I like to be a part of something that's going somewhere. I like to be a part of something that's going to help people, you know, and that's what it's all about. Because when you help other people, that's when you tend to be blessed that way. You know, you tend to be blessed when you start helping other people, when you start going out your way. You know, it's not always about the money. You know what I'm saying? When you help other people who are in need, you will get blessed in so many different ways, even when you're not looking for that. You know, and that's what it's about. That's what it's about, helping people. If you see people who are trying to lose weight, who want to get better, just don't know how, they feel like giving up every time they start, you know, share different ideas that you may have. You know, share things, share the trim, share the slim. Even if they can't afford it, give it to them. Bless it. Bless them with it. You know, and then they'll be so appreciative to the point where if they enjoy it, they're going to share. They're going to share the opportunity. They're going to share more. They're going to be willing and open to, you know, at anything that you have to say regarding these sprays and everything. You know, so bless people. You know, that's what it's all about. Share the opportunity, share the wealth, share what's going on in your business within Team Effort Network. You know, and that's what it's all about. The big event is going to be on September 26th. So share that. You know, bring so many people in. We want to pack the place out. You know, we want to share this opportunity. We want to share these sprays, how people have benefited all over this nation, you know, with these sprays. You know, so many people are suffering from so many different sicknesses, diseases, ailments, you know, whatever, high blood pressure, all of these different things. But guess what? Sometimes it's caused by different deficiencies within the body. But if we have what we need in our bodies, we're able to do so much more. And all we have to do is share that, and it can go so far. And I'm going to close with this. Make every opportunity the best opportunity. You know, don't let obstacles come in your way. You know, don't let anything stop you. Keep striving and go for it. Thank you, Dr. Denise.
Thank you, Miss Shakena Day. Thank you, lady. So good to hear you on the call again this morning. I'm just excited with what we're doing. And Shakena's right, family. You all will get a chance to meet Shakena and Chris Day, if you haven't already, at the big event that's coming up on September 26th. And we're so looking forward to that. They're going to be coming in with Kevin Bond from Atlanta, Georgia. So you want your guests to be in the house to meet her. They can ask questions to her. And Chris, we're going to have a leaders forum put together that day as well. And Chris and Shakena will be a part of that. So you get a chance to speak directly to a biologist. And any questions and concerns you have in regards to health or any loved one that you may want to get some answers for. So take advantage of that, family. You want to be there for this big event, September 26th at the Green Cup Marriott. All the great leaders that you hear on this call is bringing it. I mean, they're bringing all their skills, their training, their leadership, and how to build your business. Whatever it is you need to know, you're going to be equipped that day. So make sure you get your tickets. Go to the website, www.vitaminspraysnow.com. Make your reservations. Get your reservations, www.vitaminspraysnow.com. It's 20 tickets, $20 a ticket if you get it online, and $25 at the door. And you can also get the information to book your room at the Green Belt Marriott. So we have a block of room for the Marriott that cuts off on September the 3rd. So if you have not booked your room, I think Maureen said we have a few left. If they're not gone by the 3rd, we will turn them back over, okay? So keep that in mind. Shakena, thank you for also keeping us conscious that the weather is beginning to change. You know, if the rates took over, and some of us may have slacked that on taking our sprays because we're feeling so good. Maybe we're not taking them as much as we used to. And so thank you for bringing to our attention to be conscious of that. As the weather begins to change, you want to probably double up on your G power. That always really helps to boost your immune system, and even the Super 10, as well as the B boost. So thank you, Ms. Shakena, for bringing that to our attention, and also the fact that the cold and the flu medicine. Oh, I tell you, the cold and the flu medicine between October and the month of May, billions of dollars were spent during that time. Families, take advantage of that. Get your sprays out there and take advantage of those billions of dollars that's being spent on helping people to feel better. My goodness, what a statistic. There's so much going on to taking care of the body, but also like Shakena said, our product works. It works. You just have to share it. Thank you so much, Shakena, once again. Now let's go out to the UK, Dr. Nita Poole, with our post for today. Dr. Poole, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me okay, Denise?
I can, Anita. How are you?
I am good. I am good. Great points from Shakena. And actually, I recently saw a documentary where they tested the efficacy of, a lot of these actually best-selling brands out there for colds and flu and all of that. And they actually found that most of them, actually, one would be better off just having some natural remedies. Things like, if you've got a cough, honey and lemon with a few herbs and spices in them. Can't sleep easily, very, very irritated throat, got a big cold, feel feverish. Now, obviously, when I say feverish, obviously, if you've got a temperature, you need to see a doctor. You may have an infection that needs antibiotics. But if you've got an infection that is viral, antibiotics don't work on viruses. So, firstly, there's a lot of people in the wintertime, they're going to their doctors to get antibiotics for simple flu, which is a virus. It's not a bacterial infection unless it has a superimposed bacterial infection like pneumonia. But most simple flu viruses, they don't respond to antibiotics. So taking antibiotics, you're actually being part of causing an antibiotic drug resistance issue, which we have a huge issue in the world. So it's actually much better when you've got viral issues that are simple colds and flu, simple wintertime things, to take natural remedies like, honey and hot lemon, like hot milk with ginger and spices, because warming spices basically help the immune system. And they help to detoxify. Warm milk at night helps one sleep. It is because it's got actually things that trigger the 5-HTP. Now, coming to that, and taking our natural 10 sprays, basically, because our Super 10 is absolutely great. It wasn't intended for sleep, but because of the 5-HTP, the 5-hydroxytryptophan in it, we found lots of testimonials, including myself, of it actually helping with sleep. And obviously, the more balanced you are with good vitamins, good minerals in your body, the more exercise you have. Like, for example, on our 10-week challenge with the Trim and the Slim, we encourage people 10 minutes of exercise times 2 a day. So we incorporate exercise, we incorporate healthy living, like, for example, the tips from Shakena and many of the other leaders on these calls. So, the whole body works together, and using natural substances often works best. So, it wasn't surprising in this documentary where they found that actually a lot of the cold and flu stuff that's sold in pharmacists and chemists, really, there's no need for us to be spending that multi-billion dollars on it when we have natural stuff in our kitchens that can help, and we have the 10 sprays. So absolutely fantastic. And sleep, really, really important. What Shakena brought up on sleep, In fact, some governments are talking about sleep as a ticking time bomb, and I'm actually quoting something that was in the papers just recently. And I quote, they say, research has shown that lack of sleep is linked to obesity, heart disease, diabetes. Obviously, there are serious disorders like sleep apnea. Enough sleep is important. It's even linked to 700 genes that are also linked to immunity and controlling inflammation. And they found that people with less than 6 hours a day for 1 week can actually change the whole sleep structure and affect the immunity and low inflammation with the genes. So it's actually affecting your genes. You know, people used to think previously that your genetic makeup, you're born with it, you can't change it. But they're realizing now that healthy living affects your genetic makeup, including vitamin D. We have vitamin D in our D power. So can you see the whole thing actually connects? So all our sprays work synergistically together. Healthy living plus our natural oral superior absorption sprays actually all work very, very well together. So you've got something huge, huge, huge in your hands, and it's our duty to go out there and share it. So Franklin D. Roosevelt said, we have always held to the hope, the belief, the conviction that there is a better life, a better world, and a better horizon. Look at the horizon. It's great ahead. In fact, even our pay plan, it's absolutely outstanding. And I also saw a Forbes article, and I'll quote what it says. Forbes believes that network marketing is one of the most significant solutions for retirement. Reggie Brazel, Mr. T, they speak really, really well on Mr. T's calls about the impending crisis of the baby boomers and the retirement crisis and the savings crisis. And look, we've got a pay plan in our hands. We've got products in our hands that can possibly help with that crisis. So, you know, go out there and share it, share big time. You know, a renowned financial magazine like Forbes that conducts an awful lot of research are talking about network marketing as one of the biggest boom industries ahead. We've got health and well-being, biggest boom industry, and unique products, and we've got superior pay plan, and we've got the network marketing industry, all in one opportunity. Absolutely incredible. And it's all about just working together, sharing. So Stephen Van Zandt said, band members have a special bond. A great band is more than just some people working together. It's a highly specialized army unit or a winning sports team. That's like the band. A unique combination of elements that become stronger together than apart. So that's what we are, Team Effort International, Team Effort Network, all working together for that one focus, sharing the products, sharing in the opportunity. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, write it in your heart that every day is the best day in the year. This is the best opportunity as far as I'm concerned. These are the best oral health sprays. Nobody has some of the sprays that we have. Nobody has this high quality ingredients, this makeup of sprays, natural, with a company that we can rely on. So treat it highly. Go out there and share it. Back to you, Denise.
Thank you, Dr. Poole, for those quotes and for your comments. Once again, thank you, Shakena Day, for making us aware that the season is about to change. Double up on your B power and your D boost to be prepared for the weather break. And family, don't forget to join the Spanish call that will take place at 9:10 a.m. Pacific this morning at the same number, and it's 12:10 Eastern Standard Time. And also join John Joseph tonight with Roy Gibson and Vanilla Hall as they do a call tonight for those who couldn't make it on today but that is 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 o'clock p.m. Pacific, but that is tonight. And it's good to dial in, even on the East Coast. Just dial in and listen, and you're going to hear a lot of excitement and a lot of good news and testimonies. It's always good just to plug in, just dial it and put your phone down and just enjoy it. Listen to that instead of listening to the evening news. This is better news to listen to. And also, don't forget, if you haven't checked it out lately, the Team Effort Network Facebook page updates every day. Updates every day. New videos and everything that you can share to promote your business. So go to Facebook page, go to Team Effort Network Facebook page. Make sure you like that page and check all the new videos that's been uploaded. Robert Higgins is dishing out to us every day to keep us updated on all the great things that's happening around the globe and Team Effort Network. And don't forget to get your reservations for the big event Saturday, September 26th. You will go through www.vitaminspraysnow.com to get your ticket. Be in the place to hear all these great leaders help to take your business to the next level. Be back with us tomorrow morning as we continue to press on towards that $50 million. Ooh, and that's just the start, family. I'm the middle field that the $50 million is just the beginning. That's going to grow from there. We'll be back tomorrow morning as we share more great things as to what's happening in Team Effort Network. Family, get off this song. Get out there. Go share. Know that you are loved, appreciated. God bless you all, and have a prosperous day on purpose. Mwah.